Good morning all. So in today's class we will look at the nth derivative of the next function. So the next function we have y equal to e raised to ax into sine bx plus c. Now for the function e raised to ax into sine bx plus c, so we can see that when we take the first derivative, so by product rule, that is e raised to ax into b cos bx plus c plus a e raised to ax into sine bx plus c. So that will be e raised to ax a sine bx plus c plus b cos bx plus c. Here we will use the substitution a equal to r cos phi and b equal to r sin phi. Now if you take a equal to r cos phi and b equal to r sin phi, we know that r will be equal to root of a square plus b square, root of a square plus b square എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് r വരും, and theta value will be, phi value will be given by tan inverse of b by a. So therefore y1 becomes e raised to ax into, so this will become a becomes r cos phi sin bx plus c plus r sin phi cos bx plus c. So this will be r e raised to ax into, now this is in the form sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, so that can be put as sin bx plus c plus phi. Okay, so therefore y1 is of the form that we started with y equal to e raised to x into sin bx plus c. Now once we use a substitution, y1 again reduces to that form. Okay, so we will get r e raised to ax sin bx plus c. Now again if you take the second derivative and continue the same procedure, you are going to get r square, y2 will be r square e raised to ax sin bx plus c plus 2 phi varum. So therefore in general we can write the expression for yn. So therefore yn is going to be r raised to n e raised to ax into sin bx plus c plus n phi, where now we can substitute back r at the end. So r will be root of a square plus b square and phi will be tan inverse of b by a. And the same way we can find the value for cos also. So when you have y equal to, take y equal to e raised to ax into cos bx plus c. So for cos bx plus c into e raised to ax, so yn will be again r raised to n e raised to ax into cos bx plus c plus n phi. So here also r will be, same thing applies here, r is root of a square plus b square and again phi will be tan inverse of b by a. And with using this result and the previous result, now we will look at how to find the nth derivative of rational function. So next is determining the nth derivative of rational function. Finding the nth derivative of rational function, so we will be using the following things. So we need to decompose the given function into partial fraction, the given rational function into partial fraction, which I have learned already. And then we will be using the De Moivre's theorem. Not in all cases, in some cases we will use the De Moivre's theorem. So the De Moivre's theorem states that if you have cos theta plus or minus I sin theta whole raised to n, that will be equal to cos n theta plus or minus I sin n theta. And we will be mainly using the this expression for the nth derivative. So the nth derivative of 1 by ax plus b. കാരണം നമ്മൾ പാർഷ്യൽ ഫ്രാക്ഷനിലേക്ക് റെഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ഫാക്ടേഴ്സ് ഈ ഫോമിലായിരിക്കും വരിക. സോ ദി nth ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് ഓഫ് 1 by ax plus b is equal to minus 1 whole raised to n factorial a raised to n by ax plus b whole raised to n plus 1. Let us look at an example of finding the nth derivative of rational function. So find the nth derivative of y equal to x square by x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. So the first thing we need to do is we need to reduce this into partial fraction. We have equal powers in numerator and denominator. First we will do long division. So therefore y will be equal to 1 by 2 plus minus 7 by 2x minus 3 by so this will be x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. And now the second term we will reduce into partial fraction. So minus 7 by 2x minus 3 by x plus 2 into 2x plus 3 will be equal to a by x plus 2 plus b by 2x plus 3. So minus 7 by 2x minus 3 will be equal to a into 2x plus 3 plus b into x plus 2. So let me put x equal to minus 2. So when x is equal to minus 2, you will get 7 minus 3. So that is 4 equal to minus a varum. So therefore a is equal to, so a will be equal to minus 4, and again put x equal to minus 3 by 2. So minus 3 by 2 varumbo, so here you will get 21 by 4 minus 3 equal to, here it will be 0, and minus 3 by 2 plus 2. So that will be b by 2. So that will give 21 minus 12 by 4 equal to b by 2. So you will get 9 by 4 equal to b by 2. So that implies b is equal to 9 by 2. So therefore y is equal to 1 by 2 plus a is minus 4. So minus 4 by x plus 2 varum, and 9 by 2 by 2x plus 3. So if you take 1 by 2 outside, so we will get 1 by 2 into 1, 1 by 2 എടുക്കുമ്പം minus 8 by x plus 2 varum plus 9 by 2x plus 3. So now all our terms have reduced to the form. The first term constant ആണ്, second term 1 by ax 1 by ax plus b formula ആണ്, ഇവിടെയും 1 by ax plus b formula ആണ്. So now we can use this expression. So our aim is to find the nth derivative of our rational function. So അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഫോമുല ആണ് ഇനി നമുക്ക് ഈ ഫോമുല നേരിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യും. സോ the nth derivative of 1 by ax plus b will be equal to minus 1 whole raised to n factorial into a raised to n by ax plus b whole raised to n plus 1. So let us use that. So yn will be equal to, ഇനി ഫസ്റ്റ് ടേം കോൺസ്റ്റന്റ് ആണ്, അതിൻ്റെ nth ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് 0 ആകും. Then you will get minus 4 1 by x plus 2 whole 1 by x plus 2 ന്റെ nth ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് വരുമ്പോൾ, so that will be okay ഒരു okay minus 4 ഉണ്ട്, minus 4 ആണ് അതിൻ്റെ കോൺസ്റ്റന്റ്. So 1 by x plus 2 ന്റെ nth ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് minus 1 whole raised to n into n factorial a raised to n. So that is a is 1 here, 1 raised to n by x plus 2 whole raised to n plus 1 varum. So that is the derivative of the first term. Then the second term, 9 by 2 is a constant. 1 by 2x plus 3 യുടെ nth derivative ആണ് എടുക്കേണ്ടത്. ഇപ്പോൾ a is 2 and b is 3. So we will get minus 1 whole raised to n factorial. In place of a you have 2, so 2 raised to n by 2x plus 3 whole raised to n plus 1. So this is the required nth derivative of the given function. ഇനി ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് minus 1 whole raised to n n factorial common ആണ്. So you can take that outside. So this is the required nth derivative. So let us look at the next problem. So next is to find the nth derivative of y equal to x plus 1 by x square minus 4. So here you have x plus 1 by x plus 2 into x minus 2 varum. So reducing to partial fraction, so we will get x plus 1 by x square minus 4 equal to a by x minus 2 plus b by x plus 2. So when you equate the numerators, you will get x plus 1 equal to a, x plus 2 plus b into x minus 2. Now let me put x equal to 2, so that will give a equal to 3 by 4. X equal to minus 2 കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ you will get b equal to 1 by 4. So therefore y will reduce to this form, and now this is in the form 1 by ax plus b formula. Okay, so let us use the now let us use the formula for the nth derivative 1 by ax plus b. Okay. So y is equal to 1 by 4 3 by x minus 2 plus 1 by x plus 2. Okay, so therefore yn is equal to 1 by 4 into 3. So 1 by x minus 2 ന്റെ nth derivative വരുമ്പോൾ minus 1 whole raised to n factorial a is 1, അപ്പോൾ 1 raised to n by x minus 2 whole raised to n plus 1 varum. Then the second term 1 by 4 is common, 1 by ax plus b. So a is 1, b is 2, again minus 1 raised to n factorial 1 raised to n by x plus 2 whole raised to n plus 1. So that is 3 by 4 into minus 1 whole raised to n by n factorial into x minus 2 whole raised to n plus 1 varum plus 1 by 4 minus 1 whole raised to n factorial by x plus 2 whole raised to n plus 1. So that is the required nth derivative of the given function.